McCallison making his debut for Celtic today, and I'm sure that he's feeling a bit nervous and apprehensive about it, but he has a great deal of experience around him to help out when it's required. And there's the referee for today, George Cumming. Beautiful afternoon for football. Crowd still coming in, and United pushing it all the way back to Billy Thompson. Covered there by Aiken. No pressure on him either. Here's John Clark. Careless looking pass. McNeil's in trouble. Now Stark. Might fly himself, and it's drifting away. Walker, Archdeacon. Stark once again on that right-hand side of the Celtic attack, and that's a useful ball. And coming forward as he did, Peter Grant. Neatly brought round by Hegarty, and I think a push initially. Free kick. Well, wide is kept in though. And just over. What a kick. It swirls on there, the back head, and it's just full. And that's it. No, it's a post from mcneil. Still in play. And that was a push, I think, which ends the whole disturbance. Free kick United. 1-1-2. That was only a 1.5. It really didn't measure the forward thrust. One or two loose passes in the United defence. McStay, and there was a run forward, beautifully put in. Must be. Oh, how did he miss? I cannot believe it. Walker. But I think Bowman. Nobody through the middle for United. Mick McCarthy, who has strolled through this game under no pressure. There he is again. Well enough judged. Here's Bannon. United's most significant player so far. A neat little toe-ender by Roy Aiken. Refused to get excited about that, just dabbed it back. Malthus. Oof. Well, the referee will play on. And there is a chance, it's just round the side. Walker. Now, the linesman put his flag up. I think Hegarty right in the way, and 17-year-old boy playing against two of the most experienced defenders in not just Scottish football but European football is a very hard task indeed. Herbert White. Archdeacon, neat little jink. And it's away, and it's too hard. Still nothing each. Off the back of the heel. Bannon was finding it difficult to keep his balance and keep the ball in play, and he just does it beautifully up and down. mcneil. Ferguson's weak header. Oh dear. Really, when you get a ball like that in front of goal, that's almost like a pass back to the goalkeeper. So Bernard Malthus just gets a touch now. McStay. It's wide and a little too wide. David Neary's behind it. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, I think you could dispense with the first 15 minutes of this game. Hardly anything happened in it, and then Paul McStay began to play in that very telling and skillful way of his. Up goes Celtic, and that was Peter Grant right in the middle of the play at the start. A lot of interesting football in that first half, without being totally wildly exciting for the whole of the half. Archdeacon finished the first 45 minutes impressively. The pitch almost entirely in the shade now, and that's the direction that McStay was aiming for, and a push in the back. And that was McCarthy coming up and getting Grant right out of it. Here's French. Clark. Ferguson put it away from danger. Good interception, and Urban was late touching it. McStay held back. Clutched round the way. McNeil coming up fast. Grant. Morris. Touched there by Stark. Archdeacon must let fly. That was an excellent save, and there is Thompson. And I may say, from a difficult angle, and with a ball in hand to be controlled, an excellent shot by Archdeacon. Brushed away by Aiken. Morris should keep it in play. Only to Bannon. A bit hasty with that pass forward. Instead of a little time to measure it, which he simply spun, just wanted it away like a hot potato. Betiovis has a dreadful blunder by Clark. Really dreadful blunder, and that took excellent goalkeeping, or else Grant was going to put that in the back of the net. Now Grant to McStay. A little bit behind Stark. Doesn't get away with that now. McNeil. Here's Kinnaird. We did that very well indeed, and just touched away. Yes, Bonner has looked extremely confident all afternoon. No disrespect to the other goalkeeper, but when this man is on his form, he is Celtic's number one. That's a better ball, Walker. Ooh, a great shot. And United get the corner. Meanwhile, Bowman is going off. Just at Ferguson. And that's in. It's Clark, would you believe? All he had to do was to poke it through the legs. Didn't get away with that, and there is Bonner. Stupid kind of challenge of the goalkeeper. Haggerty not quite there, and I think injured in the tackle. Look like hands to me. No, Referee saying it's a throw. Look at Hegarty's in the wars. Yeah, took one on the nose, obviously. We make it about 4 minutes remaining. There'll be some injury time, and there's a great shot and save. That looks good, and it just passed. Grant. There's Grant did all the following up and just turning it round, not quite getting there. Al Walker. Archdeacon. Well kicked. McCarthy again. Kinnaird. Slightly short with that. It's Clark, an almighty heave downfield. Nobody strikes the ball harder than Clark. Bannon. Kinnaird. Away from Morris. Good run by Kinnaird. Ferguson's done it again. 2-0. And I think that wins the match for United with only a minute remaining. McCarthy. Open to Kinnaird, and he's away again. Grant. Shepherd with the shot, and it's there. 2-1. And we make it exactly 90 minutes gone. Celtic fighting back. There, in fact, goes the final whistle. Celtic left it too late. A remarkable performance by Dundee United. That goal, of course, that second goal really killed Celtic off. A typical United goal. That's a goal scorer, but really the man who changed this game for United was Kinnaird, the substitute.